the sports industry, and then learn how to make it so that you get hundreds of job opportunities when you graduate. Does that sound like a cool thing to have people actually calling you and asking you to work for them? Would that be fun? Okay, cool. How many people have had internships so far in the sports industry? About 30%? Okay, awesome. And is there a freshman in here, or is it just upperclassmen? Freshmen? Everyone? These are all freshmen with their hands up?
Green shirt.
Oh, green shirts are freshmen. Okay, perfect. No? All right. So I want to share with you a quick personal story, and if I can have everyone put down any paper, put down any pens, just sit back and kind of like come on this journey with me back in time to the year 2005. And I was competing in the NCAA decathlon track and field national championships. Are there any athletes in here who run track? Is this a soccer team? Yes. How could I tell? Are there any track athletes? A few, okay. Any decathletes? Any pole vaulters? Pole vaulter? Okay, awesome. So, come back in time with me to the year 2005, and it's one of the greatest days of my life. Imagine having one opportunity to achieve something you've been trying to achieve your entire life. Did you guys ever have dreams when you were really young? When I was a kid, I used to lay in my bed and throw up a baseball and basketball in my bed and imagine being an All-American. For me as an athlete, being an All-American meant being the best. And I always wanted to be the best athlete that I could be. That was my main passion, was to be the best athlete. So I had this opportunity. I'm competing in nationals. There's 16 of us that made it to nationals in the decathlon. And this is in 2005. Waverly, Iowa, a very windy city. Very small town, kind of similar to York. So imagine a setting like York. And for those of you who don't know about the decathlon, it's a 2-day event, grueling event. There's 10 events actually, 5 on each day. And it's probably one of the hardest things a person could do, besides the Ironman, in my opinion. And I'm competing in the pole vault, so it's day 2 of the decathlon. I'm competing in the pole vault, the 7th event. And I think scientists or some experts say that pole vaulting and hitting a 99-mile-an-hour fastball are the 2 hardest things to do actually in athletics. So I'm up against one of the hardest things to do in athletics. And it comes down to my make or break moment. So I want to share with you this story real quick. Now, I started at an opening height of 12 feet. So in the pole vault, you can start at any height you want. And you get 3 attempts at each height. So I go through my normal approach. I grab my pole. I go through my entire visualization process of seeing myself jump over the bar, okay? And I visualize this before I'm about to go. I grab my pole, and I go left foot forward and left foot back. And I visualize my steps of going over the bar. Left foot forward, left foot back. I do a little jiggy with the pole on the runway, and one more left foot forward and left foot back. Deep breath, and then I sprint and take off. Now I'm running down the runway, counting my steps, visualizing myself going over the bar, just like I have every other time. This is an easy height. 12 feet is no big deal. And opening height, so I get to my approach. I hit my step, I drive the pole into the box, I thrust my knee up, and I'm about to bend the pole back and go upside down, and I realized it actually went over my mark, about a foot. So I didn't have enough energy to actually go up over the bar. So I stood up 15 feet in the air, and then fell back onto the runway. A little frustrated. I'm panting around. I'm not that frustrated because I know I have 2 more attempts at this one height. But nonetheless, I should have made it. It's an easy height. I do it every day in practice. It'd be like kicking a ball in an open net. You should make it every time. So they called my name out for the second attempt. Lewis Howes, second attempt, 12 feet. Now I'm getting a little nervous. You know, the fans are starting to cheer for me. My dad's screaming, "Go Lou! Go Lou!" Getting the camera out, right? And it's videotaping it. It's right in my face. You know how parents are. I grab my pole, and this time I'm extremely determined to go over the bar. I visualize myself over the bar. No doubt in my mind that I'm not going to make this height. Grab the pole, left foot forward, left intensely, but with determination. Left foot forward, left foot back. Jiggy with the pole in the runway, left foot forward, and left foot back. And this time, I sprint and take off like a bat out of hell. And I'm running down the runway, knees high, perfect form. My head is not moving. It's focused on going over the bar. Nothing is going to stop me from going over this height this time. Nothing. I hit my head perfectly where it was supposed to be. Drive my knee up, thrust the pole into the box, bend the bar, go over the pole, throw the pole down, flip it over. I am so high in the air, it is ridiculous. Michael Jordan looks like a little kid. I'm waving to the fans, saying hi to my dad, making kisses to girls, right? I'm like so high up there, it didn't even matter. And I'm laughing on the way down, getting up. I hit the mat, the dust flies in my face, and I realize that on the way down, I hit the bar. It grazed against my stomach and rolled on top of me on the mat. I'm slamming the mat. I'm jumping around. I'm furious this time. I'm running around like a raging bull now. Steam is basically coming out of my ears. I'm so frustrated because I know that I have one chance left to make one height to help me achieve my lifelong dream of being an All-American. If I don't make this height, I get 0 points in this event, which would take me out of the competition. So it comes down to one moment, 21 years of dreams to this one opportunity. I am panting and panting, frustrated. I'm saying words that humans should not be saying. And I look over at my coach. I glance out of my eyes at my coach. Now, I had a female coach who was one of the top Olympians of all time in high jump, training me, coaching me. I look over, and she stares at me. She just has her hands on her fists, and she looks at me. It's almost as if she pierces my soul with her eyes. And I've had some dirty looks from women, but this was really, really dark. And it was really deep. And it was passionate, right? She didn't have to say a word to me. I keep looking at the soccer players over here, sorry. They probably give a lot of these dirty looks. But she didn't have to say a word to me, and I knew exactly what she was saying, just by the look in her eyes. So this time I'm so determined. I'm seeing the bar. They call my name, Lewis Howes, 12 feet, third and final attempt. I grab my pole, a 15-foot carbon pole, 185 pounds. Left foot forward, left foot back. I see myself over the pole before it even happens. Nothing's going to stop me this time. Left foot forward and left foot back. I breathe and I count through my steps with my rhythm and my cadence. Left foot forward and one more left foot back. And this time I take off faster than Usain Bolt. And I'm sprinting down the runway so fast, determined, see myself over the bar. Nothing is going to stop me this time. I hit my mark perfectly on my left foot. I drive the pole into the box, thrust my knee up, bend the pole back, go upside down, throw the pole down, and then I'm seriously in midair suspended for what seemed like eternity. My heart literally slowed down to where I could feel it in my spine. It was so slow. And I remember all the hard work that I put in, the practice, every day getting up early. For 3 days running miles and miles in the field, sprints in the afternoon, training, the injuries, breaking 6 ribs the year before, trying to get to this one moment, this one opportunity, this make or break chance of my life to actually achieve something that I've been trying to do my entire life. Came down to this one opening height, the pole vault. And as I go down so slow, I hit the mat, the dust flies up. Woo! I am screaming so loud and doing backflips, high-fiving people, screaming and grabbing my coach, jumping around, because the bar stayed up, and I made the first height.